So he's got me wrestling one of them, okay? The thing must have been 12 feet long, and I'm,
Also naked?
the alligator was.
Xander, find a new theme.
What about you? What was your toughest kill?
Oh,
Well, you know, they're all difficult, I guess.
my love of my life.
Do you guys
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch a new episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 3, Episode 3, entitled Faith, Hope, and Trick. Faith, Hope, and Trick is grammatically incorrect, unless... So, those are definitely names, I'm thinking, of 3 witches, or something like that. Faith, Hope, and Trick are going to be 3... witches that show up and wreak havoc. Something like that. They're definitely names, I think. The trick kind of part kind of gives it away. So I have no idea. That's my guess. And it'll be interesting to see, as you know, if you watched the last episode, I was not a fan whatsoever of the way that Buffy was being treated in that episode, or the high and mighty sort of self-righteous attitude that everybody seemed to have toward her. And then it didn't end on an egalitarian basis. It didn't seem to me. It ended with sort of her on a step below everybody else, you know? And that all seemed like total bullshit to me. So it'll be interesting to see how they carry forward from here. If there's still elements of that, or if that is now considered to be resolved. I am coming at you in the daytime, a rare daytime recording. It's possible we might hear a little ruckus outside, but at the moment it's quiet. And it's a little early, so it's a little too early for ruckus. Alright, let's do it. Like, subscribe, comment. If you like full reactions, my link to my Patreon is down below, and let's get going.
As seniors, we can go off campus now for lunch. It's no longer cutting. It's legal. Heck, it's expected. You can't just rush into this, you know? Oh, no, I can't.
You can. See, you are.
Oh, but no. What if they change the rule without telling? What if they're lying in wait to arrest me? Hey,
I'm not sure I'm loving this dialogue.
maybe we shouldn't be too coupley around Buffy.
Because of how the only guy that ever liked her turned into a vicious killer and had to be put down like a dog.
Yeah.
What? All right, prepare to uncouple. Uncouple.
Uncouple.
Buffy, banned from campus, but not from our hearts.
Way too much free time on my hands since I got kicked out of school.
She's still not back in?
And your mom have a meeting with Principal Snyder?
We're seeing Snideman tomorrow.
Ooh, Scott Hope at 11 o'clock. He likes you. He wanted to ask you out last year, but you weren't ready then. But I think you're ready now. Or at least in the state of pre-readiness to make conversation. Or to do that thing with your mouth that boys like. Oh, I didn't mean that bad thing with your mouth. I meant that little half smile thing. You're supposed to stop me when I do that.
I like when you do that.
I'm not liking this whole everyone getting along bullshit. I prefer them when they're on the outs with each other.
Very well. Don't you think that went very well?
Season 2 on the outs.
Look, I'm not trying to snare Scott Hope. I just want to get my life back, you know, do normal stuff.
Yeah, they're getting too much... too mature for my taste.
Diet soda. Medium.
That'll be 89 cents at the window, sir.
That's gonna be Trick.
Sunnydale. You call me sir, don't you just miss that? Yeah, admittedly, it's not a haven for the brothers, you know, strictly the Caucasian persuasion here in the Dale. But, you just gotta stand up and salute that death rate. It makes DC look like Mayberry. And ain't nobody saying boo about it. We could fit right in here. We're here for one thing. Kill the Slayer. Yeah.
Have a nice night, sir.
Right back at you.
The Slayer. I'm going to rip her spine from her body, and I'm going to eat her heart and suck the marrow from her bones.
No, I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah. Seemed pretty vampy. What?
I miss you.
Oh. What's going on? Is this her dream again?
I had to.
I loved you.
This has got to be a dream.
Oh God, Angel.
Go to hell! I did.
Yeah.
Morning, sunshine. Ready to face the beast.
Good God.
Here are the terms of your re-entry, Missy. That you provide in writing one glowing letter of recommendation from any member of our faculty who is not an English librarian. 3. You complete.
I spoke with the school board, and according to them,
I'm required to educate every juvenile who is not in jail where she belongs.
I'm really back in school because the school board overruled you.
I think what my daughter's trying to say is, nah, 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 nah.
They really shouldn't do that. Taunt him.
It's the mayor on line 1.
All right, what's this mayor shit? We gonna find something out about it?
Schoolgirl again. Giles say what he wanted. Do you think he's mad?
I think the mayor's a vampire or something.
I could use your help. I trust you remember the demon of Cutler.
Giles, contain yourself. Yes, I'm back in school, but you know how it embarrasses me when you gush, so...
Of course, it's wonderful to have you back. It goes without saying.
Okay, Kathleen, huh? What are you doing?
And we need to make sure that he remains dormant and that the dimensional vortex is sealed tight. I need to get a few details about your experience of defeating Cutler and Angel.
Fire away.
Great.
Was the vortex already open?
Barely.
And Angel?
Big fight. Angel got the pointy end of the sword. Kathleen sucked him into hell instead of the world.
Yes, well, that should be very helpful.
So she hasn't told them that he actually came back to normal.
Willow, what have you been conjuring?
Nothing. Well, you know, I tried the spell to cure Angel, and I guess that was a bust.
Yeah, they're all like a little more mature this season. I'm not sure how much I like it. It's a little more mature. I don't know if that describes it, but...
Scott, what are you doing here?
You told me if I came after 8, I could run into Buffy. I'm sorry, I'm a bad liar. It's not good for the soul.
Hey, Scott.
Hi.
Awkward.
Well, would you like to...
Dance? Well, thank you for asking. It's just that there...
She doesn't like that twerp. You gotta be at least 35 years old before she falls for you.
What was the last thing that guy danced to? Casey and the Sunshine Band?
I don't think that guy thrives on sunshine.
They're probably just making out.
Hey! That's not what making out sounds like. Unless I'm doing it wrong.
This won't hurt.
What?
It's okay, I got it. You're Buffy, right? Oh, I'm Faith.
Faith?
Say there's a new Slayer in town.
How's there a new Slayer?
Can I borrow that? Thanks, B. Couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks, B. How we get a new Slayer?
So I go tearing out, stark nude, and this church bus is broke down, and there's these 3 vamps feasting on half the Baptist in South Boston. So I waste the vamps, and the preacher comes up, and he's hugging me like there's no tomorrow, when all of a sudden the cops pull up, and they arrested us both.
Wow, they should film that story and show it every Christmas.
Isn't it crazy how slaying just always makes you hungry and horny?
Hungry and horny.
Sometimes I crave a non-fat yogurt afterwards.
I get it. Not the horny thing. Yuck. Buffy died for like 2 minutes, so then Kendra was called, and then when she died, Faith was called.
Ah.
My watcher went after some retreat thing in England, and so I skipped out. I figured this was my chance to meet the infamous Buff and compare notes. So, V, did you really use a rocket launcher one time?
Yeah, actually, it's a funny story.
So what was the story about that alligator? You said something before.
Oh, there's this big daddy vampire out of Missouri. He used to keep them as pets. So he's got me wrestling one of them, okay? The thing must have been 12 feet long, and I'm,
Also naked?
the alligator was.
Xander, find a new theme.
What about you? What was your toughest kill?
Oh,
Well, you know, they're all difficult, I guess.
my love of my life.
I'm wondering about your position on werewolves.
Oz is a werewolf. Hey, as long as you don't go scratching at me or humping my leg, we're 5 by 5, you know?
Fair enough.
Open my leg.
You know? Watcherless and fancy free.
Watcherless?
Didn't yours go to England too?
There is a watcher's retreat every year.
Oh, Watcher's Retreat.
Horse riding and hiking.
It's a camp.
It's a great honor to be invited. Also, I'm told.
Way too stuffy for a guy like you.
Maybe I should introduce you again.
Why are there so many Watchers, but only like one Slayer?
2 people have disappeared from the Sunset Ridge.
I'm good for patrolling. Late-ish, though. I promised Mom I'd be home for dinner. To which you're also invited, of course. Dinner with us.
Dying to meet the fam. I'm in.
Great, then we can patrol. Also together. Oh.
Buffy doesn't like this shit.
I've been having a little problem with the binding spell for a Cathler. I'm lacking the requisite details to perform it correctly. Now, physical location. A Cathler was facing south.
Gothela, Angel, me, Sword. Giles, look, I've got makeup tests to pass, missing people in Sunset Ridge, and a zesty new Slayer to feed. Next time I kill Angel, I'll video it.
What is it with you and Slayers? Maybe I should dress up as one and put a stake to your throat.
Oh, please, God, don't let that be sarcasm. The Bruns, you're friends with Buffy, right?
Yeah, I'm Faith.
I'm Scott.
Hey, maybe Faith and Scott could hit it off. I mean, if you're done with him. Not that you used him.
Oh, Willow, you're not even funny anymore.
Definitely one. You don't enter into these things lightly, you know. There's repercussions to consider, and
You really do need to find the fun, B.
B.
He's a cutie. Has he seen anybody?
Mr. Trick, talk to
Ugh.
me.
This guy. I told you that was Trick.
I want the blood of the Slayer.
Who's Hope?
Rumor has that this town already has a Slayer, which makes 2.
I don't care if there are 100 Slayers. I'll kill them all. She's going to pay for what she did to me.
Oh, it's gonna be Faith.
As soon as the sun goes down, we're out in force.
So the Slayer they're after is Faith. Oh, food's here.
So you're a Slayer too. Do you like it?
God, I love it. When I'm fighting, it's like the whole world goes away, and I only know one thing, that I'm gonna win and they're gonna lose. I like that feeling.
it's that dead feeling you get when they win and you lose.
I don't let that kind of negative thinking in.
Right, that could get you hurt.
This is bullshit.
Oh, Faith, can I get you another soft drink?
Oh, you bet.
And so Mom loves Faith.
Best mom ever.
This is funny. I like this episode.
I like this girl, Buffy.
She gets along with my friends, my watcher, my mom. Look, now she's getting along with my fries.
Now, Buffy. I mean, 2 of you fighting is safer than 1, right?
I guess.
Unless, I mean, you heard her. She loves the slang. Couldn't she take over for you?
Mom, the only way you get a new Slayer is when the old Slayer dies.
And that means you. When did you die? You never told me you died.
No, it was just for a few minutes.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh, shit.
I know you didn't choose this. I know it chose you. I have tried to march in the Slayer Pride Parade, but...
Slayer Pride Parade. Yet another little reference to the big metaphor they're doing here.
Like you said, I've got help now.
Say, we have another gay friend. Maybe you don't have to be gay anymore. The metaphor doesn't go that far.
Well, I may not sleep in the nude and wrestle alligators.
Maybe it's time to start, because obviously something in your bottle needs uncorking. What is it, the angel thing?
Whoa.
What do you know about Angel?
just what your friends tell me. Big love, big loss, you ought to deal and move on, but you're not.
How about from now on, we don't hear from you on Angel or anything else in my life?
What are you getting so strung out for, B?
Why are your lips still
B.
moving, F?
Did I just hear a threat?
Would you like
F.
Wow. You think you can take me?
to? Yeah. I just hope they can't.
These are good fighting.
My dead mother hits harder than that!
So Faith has a dead mother.
Take him already and give me a hand!
This isn't me, you jerk!
For Kakistos we live. For Kakistos you'll die.
Faith! Oh!
Faith likes fighting too much.
Faith! You can't touch me! What is wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you living large on that vampire.
Gee, if doing violence to vampires upsets you, I think you're in the wrong line of work.
Yeah, or maybe you like it a little too much.
I was getting the job done.
The job is to slay demons, not beat them to a bloody pulp while their friends corner me.
I thought you could handle yourself.
Damn, F.
Girl's not playing with a full deck, Giles. She has
Faith is no Kendra.
She's just a plucky fighter who got a little carried away.
She nearly got us both killed. The girl needs help.
I'll see if I can reach her watcher at the retreat.
Oh, the one that nearly bit me mentioned something about kissing toast. He lived for kissing toast.
Do you mean Kakistos?
Maybe it was taquitos. Maybe he lived for taquitos. What?
Kakistos.
Taquito, maybe it's taquitos.
Is that bad?
Kissing toast.
Kakistos is Greek. It means the worst of the worst. It's also the name of a vampire so old that his hands and feet are cloven.
Oh shit. That's our boy.
Giles, there are two things that I don't believe in. Coincidence and leprechauns.
Well, Buffy, it's entirely possible that they both arrived here by chance simultaneously.
Okay, but I was right about the leprechauns, right?
As far as I know.
Good. I'm gonna talk to Faith, see if khaki trousers rings.
Kakistos.
Kakistos rings.
Khaki
Or an
trousers.
alarm.
Right.
Right.
Khaki trousers. Kissing toast.
Hi.
Scott.
I've given a lot of thought to how I might be a part of your life. It begins with conversation. We all know this. Maybe at the Buster Keaton Festival playing on State Street all this weekend.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've given a fair chance to Buster Keaton.
I got you a little present. A guy in a retro shop said that it represents friendship. And that's something I would very much like to have with you.
What? What's it gonna be? No way.
I can't. I can't do this.
I get the message.
Was it really the same thing, or did she just freak out?
I'm fine. Did you reach the retreat?
Her watcher's dead.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Cloven guy. Goes by the name Kakistos.
What do you know about Kakistos?
That he's here. What'd he do to you?
It's what I did to him. All right?
Faith, you came here for a reason. I can help.
You can mind your own business. I'm the one who can handle this.
Badass when it comes to packing.
Tables have turned.
Got to deal and move on? Well, you have the moving on part right here. What about dealing? Is that just something you're gonna dump on me?
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. I'll take care of this, all right?
Like you took care of your watcher?
Did she kill him?
He killed her, didn't he?
You don't have a word for what he did to her.
Oh, Kakistos killed her watcher.
Faith, you run. He runs after you.
That's where the head start comes in handy.
Uh-oh.
No! I just bought us a little more time! Oh, no! Scream later! Escape now!
He wasn't invited in. They got 3 vamps working for him.
Faith, what happened?
Spit it out.
I was there when he killed my watcher, and I saw what he did to her, what he was gonna do to me. I tried to stop him, but I couldn't, and I ran.
First rule of slaying. Don't die. You did the right thing, okay? You didn't die. Now you do the math. One of him two of us.
No. This is his place. He drove us here.
Oh shit. The choreography and the fighting is so much cooler in this. Damn.
If we don't do something, the master could get killed. Well, the birds are with him. There's a reason these vengeance crusades are out of style. It's the modern vampire. You see the big picture.
So they're just bailing on him?
I guess you need a bigger stake, Slayer.
Didn't quite reach the heart? That's a big steak.
You hungry? Starved.
I'm to look after you both until a new watcher is assigned.
She really came through in the end.
So we now have two Slayers?
But Angel was cured.
Okay. Good.
I'm sorry.
When I killed him. Your spell worked at the last minute, Will. I was about to take him out, and something went through him, and he was Angel again. He didn't remember anything that he'd done. It just held me. But it was too late, and I had to. I told him that I loved him, and I kissed him, and I killed him. I don't know if that helps with your spell or not, Giles.
Yes, I believe it will.
I'm sorry. I've been holding on to that for so long. Felt good to get it out. I'll see you guys later.
Wow. Maybe you could quit being such a little bitch to Buffy now, Willow.
Giles, I know you don't like me playing with mystical forces, but I can really help with this binding spell.
There is no spell.
What? He was trying to get her to come out with it? Wow. What a psychological game.
Scott.
Hello.
No.
Hey. What I'm trying to say is, if you would still like to go to the film festival, and I would understand it if you didn't. I'd pretty much love to go with you.
I'm already going with Faith.
I'm really gonna have to think about this. Okay, you know what?
Weird.
I thought about it, and I'm in. When do you want to go?
Well,
Aww.
I have one thing that I have to do tonight, and then I'm good.
I don't want Scott. We're going to have Scott and Faith now, new characters. Alright, we'll have to see how they do. Faith's kind of fun. I wonder if she'll get him back. I mean, I'm sort of assuming, but they're really making her move on. I guess if they make her totally move on, then we'll have a few episodes, and then we'll have an episode where there'll be a hint of... See? No. 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 Holy fuck. Well, that didn't take long. Holy crap. Alright. So I would have thought that whatever the fuck that was, I would have thought that something like that would have happened. I would have thought something like that would have happened about now. Except they really tricked you. I mean, that was a good trick, right? The camera fades to black with the ring sitting there. I was completely sure the credits were going to come up. But then they did this last bit. So, that's intriguing. So good, but what does it fucking mean? Did he just come flying out of the other dimension into you know, the hell dimension back into the real world. And then he looks like, you know, he certainly should not be Angelus anymore, but Angel. Okay, my guess is that somehow the power of the ring brought him back. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's pretty interesting. Well, it makes me glad because it makes me think that Scott, who seemed like a very flat character, is not going to be, you know, that big of a deal. He'll have to be somewhat of a deal, I guess. I guess she'll try to make him her boyfriend or something, but he seemed really boring and whatever. Young. I mean, Angel, being a 260-year-old vampire with all that history, you know, even though I didn't really like his character too much until he got evil. But still, his character has all this gravitas now. And, you know, to suddenly go from that to, like, after all they've put us through with them, to now suddenly go from that to, like, Scott! Hey, you want to go see the Buster Keaton Festival? It's like, nah. So, whatever. We'll see how that... I mean, who the hell knows what's going to happen now. I'm super dying to watch the rest of the season or the next episode. Hopefully they don't... Hopefully they start in with it right away next episode, and that we don't have like a episode that skips this issue, that he just came back from hell. I don't know. We'll have to see how it pans out. I'm not a huge fan of the idea. I was kind of really hoping they'd have to go to hell and get him out. But we don't really know what this is. Why would he be out? The ring, the friendship ring, or whatever the fuck it was his family's coat of arms or whatever. I don't remember. That couldn't be what saves him, unless that's what they say. You put the ring down where I died, and that pulled me out of hell. Very, very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. The other thing is Faith. So now it looks like we're going to have Faith with us for a little while, at least. She's cool. She's definitely got character, you know, unique character. You know, she's cool, she's hip, she's kind of rebellious, she's dropped out of school. And Xander likes the fact that she has naked stories. And she's also kind of troubled. Also has a little bit of some psychological issues. She wouldn't kill that vampire quickly. She wanted to beat the shit out of him. But they've killed her arch nemesis. And then Trick, I guess. I'm pretty sure, although I think they only called him that like once. But I think Trick was the black dude. He seemed like a really cool character too, so I kind of would suspect that he wouldn't be gone forever. He'd probably come back too. He seemed a little bit too cool to be like, oh, he just disappears and never see him again. He seemed like a trippy character. But then he also was not really, surprisingly, he was teamed up with Kissing Toast. And he didn't seem very, like, overly caring about, you know, saving Kissing Toast that much. So he just took off. So that was pretty wild. But anyway, so that's it. We got a bunch of new characters this time. Trick and Faith. And what was Hope? Was there any Hope character? Or was Hope just Hope? There was no Hope. Faith, Hope, and Trick. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure there was no Hope. And I'm pretty sure his name was Trick. Because I think they only called him that, like I said, one time. So, alright, well, this is all set up for some potentially cool episodes. Hopefully we don't have too many, you know, Monster of the Week episodes. I don't think they're doing too many of those without doing at least character development or something. So, anymore, maybe. But, they might be a couple. Hopefully we don't have too many more, because I really love to get into the meat of this Angel back and whatever. Alright, well, that was cool as hell. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, the link below to my Patreon. The link to my Patreon is down below. And I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.